Yo, what is up, guys? You got Shinobi here back again with another reaction video. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. And in today's video, apparently, while I was at work, a huge streamer named Emiru'S, for anybody who knows, pretty huge streamer. And apparently, she's getting harassed now by, I guess, Hassan fans for making a good take. Now, for anybody who's not in the loop, basically right now, Hassan's orbiters like Denims, Frogan, and there's like a couple other people too are getting sued by Ethan for basically admitting to the fact that they reacted to his content and deliberately basically told their audiences to not watch his video and instead react to them instead. So basically admitting to the fact that they're stealing Ethan's content. And he's basically suing them right now. And all Emiru'S basically did, according to what I know, is say that, yeah, you can't do that because it's not legal, which it's not. And basically what ended up happening after that is Hassan's whole entire fan base on Twitter got salty and basically started calling her a Zionist and all sorts of other bullshit, which I don't know what that has to do with stealing other people's content. But considering Hassan's fan base is brain dead as fuck, I'm not surprised this is happening. So yeah, that's basically the gist of this in a nutshell. There's probably more that I'm missing out on, but this is basically what happened when I was at work. So yeah, no, this is about to be a hell of a video. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Like, I still can't believe that I had people in my comment section at one point or another telling me to support Hassan and that he's a good dude. At one point, like, I still can't even believe it, especially after all the stuff that has been coming out recently. Like, I haven't covered a lot of it, but dude, that, bruh, like, there's a lot going on, bro. There's a lot going on, and it ain't good. It ain't good, man. But, yeah, let's see what kind of nonsense, I guess Hassan's fan base is up to today, because we're about to see a lot of brain dead takes on this damn shit, especially considering it's Twitter. Yeah, it's about to get real out here, or real stupid, I guess, in this case. So, let's see what we got.
Here, Sensitive Society, aka Sense, aka Oscar, aka Sensitive Sim Society here reporting back. Welcome back to the slum. Before we get into it though, you guys know the same.
That's crazy.
Those numbers up, Ludwig style. Come on,
that's crazy.
Channel if you haven't already. You gotta hit 600K before the end of the year. Today, as I was getting some food, I pull out my phone and I go on Twitter and I see this tweet by the one, the only, the iconic Yeet talking about Emiru. And I guess you guys don't know, Emiru is a pretty big Twitch streamer. She's also known for her cosplays, but she decided to put her opinion out there. She rarely gets into drama, talking about the whole H3, Frogan, Denims, and let me check my notes. The Caseytron. Okay,
that was the other person. That's the other person. All I knew about was Frogan and freaking Denims, and I knew that there was like two other people, because he's not suing Hassan. He's only suing the people who react to his content and literally admitted to the fact that they are straight up basically stealing the shit. And they're doing it maliciously too. Like, they straight up admit that they're just trying to do it maliciously. It's actually hilarious as fuck, which is why they're basically cooked right now. Like, I think there was a video where a lawyer basically went over everything, and he's 90% sure that, like, Denims and their squad, basically Hassan's orbiters, they're basically cooked. And I think even Hassan himself admitted that they're pretty much cooked, which is why you don't see him trying to help them at all, because they're pretty much they pretty much admitted to all the crimes on tape, so they're cooked at this point. But yeah, I didn't know who this was, but I guess whoever the fuck this is part of it too.
Okay, sorry. She's just so irrelevant, I just forgot about her. This is Emiru talking about the whole situation and just putting her opinions out.
And see, here's the thing. When it comes to just talking about Hassan and his orbiters in general, the way that Hassan and his fans have basically been programmed, or just, well, let's be real, Hassan's the one doing the programming. The way that Hassan's fans have been programmed is basically, if you disagree with Hassan, you're basically a Nazi, a Zionist, which that's not even an insult, because Zionist, for anybody who doesn't know what it means, basically means that there's somebody who wants Israel or believes that Israel should exist. So, don't know how that's an insult, but considering that these people are brain dead and don't think before they type, I'm not surprised. And honestly, I think the funniest part about this is that they'll call you a Nazi and a Zionist, not knowing that that's like an oxymoron, because the Nazis hate Jews. So what what are we yapping about? But basically, the way their audience reacts is even if you don't even like, even if you just make a comment on the situation, like just saying that you're neutral or just talking about it, if you don't side with Hassan, you're basically the enemy. It's the Anakin. It's like the you're either with me or against me argument all over again. Like there is no center ground for these people. It's basically you're either with me or against me, and we're just gonna call you every slur in the book if you don't agree with Hassan and all his garbage takes. So that's basically the gist of it. So that's basically what we're about to be seeing a lot of here.
Out there. And the way Redditors and Twitter users responded to this is honestly disgusting. The fallout that this 1 minute clip had was insane. I mean, it did go pretty viral, like 4 million views.
Reacts are a little scary because I saw that some people are getting sued for reactions, but I mean it's like a different case than what I do, I guess. So surely it's different.
Well, yeah, because another thing is with the reaction videos that, Denims and their squad are doing, it's like majority of the time or majority of the videos, they're not even really reacting. In fact, they basically kind of pull Hassan where he'll get up from his chair and disappear for like a long period of time while letting the video play on the stream, basically adding nothing transformative to the content, which basically is stealing the content. Because if you're trying to do a react correctly, you gotta at least put some input in there. You can't just leave the stream on with somebody else's content playing. That's basically stealing at that point. Like, you're not adding anything, and hell, you're not even at the stream. That's basically a chair stream at that. That's like chair Sama. Like, that's like Aizen. That's like if we were to watch Bleach, and Aizen was supposed to be on screen, but all we got is the chair while he's doing who knows what. Like, we just don't see what he's doing on screen. I know that's a terrible analogy, but, like, it's basically a chair Sama. It's basically a chair stream at that point. And, yeah, like, it's actually crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Or it's people that like maliciously react, like they react to people they hate, and they're like, watch me so that they don't get any views.
Which is basically what they've been saying, all of them. They all got some bullshit apparently on at Reddit where they basically fell for the trap. They basically got some bullshit on Reddit where they have like a fan base or some bullshit that literally actively watches them whenever Hassan uploads a video, apparently. So make sure that Hassan doesn't get it, or not Hassan, but make sure that Ethan doesn't get any views off the video or any clicks on his video, which yeah, that's basically illegal, and it's basically theft if you really think about it. So don't know why they admitted to all that on stream, but considering that Hassan and his fans aren't exactly the brightest tools in the box, I'm not surprised.
Like, yeah, you can't do that.
Is she wrong? Is she
No,
speaking facts?
Holy
shit,
that's
this is
the
like
most
30
normal take
right here. Of course, she's talking about people like Frogan and
that's
company,
basically the
and
most
there's
normal take
nothing
there
wrong
is.
with this take. As a matter of fact, it is valid.
That's the most normal take of all time.
That's never been the issue. It's how you react to it. I've done react content. There's times where I want to watch a video and I'm like, well, I could either watch it by myself and cry myself to bed every single night, or I could watch it with my amigos and amigas, and I'm like, well, let's just do that instead. You know what I mean? But I think my reactions, I'm not here to be biased, but I think my reactions are pretty solid, right? I don't think I'm stealing like 6 minutes of the video and I'm taking the fucking piss break and then I'm taking the cum break. It's like whenever I react to someone's video, I always credit them and I always try to add more than I take. You know what I mean? She's right.
And that's how it's supposed to be. When you do a reaction video, it's like how people, when they react to anime, they usually pause it sometimes and give their commentary, or at least they're talking about whatever the topic is that they're reacting to. Meanwhile, you got Hassan and company basically where they will react to somebody's content, specifically a lot of the time being Ethan Klein in this case when it comes to this whole entire court session that's going on or the suing that's going on. And they'll basically not only admit to the fact, or at least Hassan's orbiters, I don't think Hassan himself admitted it, but Hassan's orbiters basically admitted to the fact that they basically want people to only react to them and not give Ethan any clips, or not any clips, but any views. But then not to mention the fact that a lot of the time during the stream, they'll do this thing like I was talking about before, where they'll just straight up leave their stream while, Ethan's content is playing. And won't, like, they'll just leave for minutes at a time and not giving any, like, it's not transformative or nothing. They'll just straight up leave their stream to do whatever. Like, not even pause it. And then come back, like, minutes after the video, like, 5 minutes after the video is already still going and then continue doing whatever the hell they were doing, which 90% of the time is nothing. And like, imagine if I started doing that with my reaction videos, where I, instead of me pausing the video like I'm supposed to, do whatever I need to do and then come back and finish the reaction. Instead, I just walk away and I give you guys just my VTuber model on screen saying absolutely nothing while the freaking video's playing. Bro, that's not a reaction. That's basically stealing the content and then re-uploading. That's basically stealing the content and re-uploading. That's all Emiru'S basically said here, is that, you know, doing that kind of thing and especially admitting to it on live is not a good thing, which is, once again, a pretty normal take. I would say that even if this wasn't Ethan and Hassan, that if she was talking about anybody else, it'd still be a pretty nice take, but because it's Hassan and his friends, you know, you got these idiots online, well, and yeah, this is the backlash that we gotta go through now, or that she's going through right now, but let's be real, anybody who doesn't agree with Hassan's gonna have to go through this bullshit.
Hate and massive backlash she got. I normally don't white knight, but this time I'm gonna be the biggest white knight you've ever seen. I know there's people out there who are defending Hassan and company. No, but this is dangerous, guys, because Ethan is rich and he's suing people. Yeah, he's suing shitty people that deserve it.
Yeah,
it's
like,
that simple. You can't
it's that simple.
Video and not add anything to it. What were you expecting? Did you actually think you could get away with that? Frogan and company deserved to get sued, and hopefully this teaches them a lesson. I don't know.
It won't. It won't. Trust me, it won't. They'll still do the same shit. They'll still do the same shit. Trust me, they will.
Is that a hot take? How is that controversial?
That's not good. Just admit to crimes on stream. I've never admitted to any crime on stream, because I don't commit crimes.
I don't know, guys.
I think that's pretty balanced. That's pretty normal take.
Fair take. I'm sure Twitter and Reddit took it the right way, and nothing bad happened.
Let's be real. It's Reddit in general will never take anything the right way, bruh. Let's be real. It's Reddit. They're miserable all the damn time. Twitter, some of them might like. It's one of the things with Twitter. Like either with Twitter, you'll either get like the good side of Twitter, where like if you make a normal take, it's like, oh yeah, no, pretty normal take, and then you'll have probably the few people acting like idiots in the comments, or you'll get basically what's going on right now, where you got all Hassan's orbiters acting like absolute buffoons in her comment section on that video.
Into it, and everyone lived happily ever after. Wow, I didn't know Emiru is a Zionist.
Now, here we go.
2,000 likes.
Here we go.
This person doesn't agree with me blindly, so they must be a Zionist. It's like, I fucking hate these people.
Here we go.
Outside, touch some grass, interact with other human beings. This person doesn't agree with me blindly. She's agreeing with H3, the Jew. Zionist. I've also from time to time gotten comments like, you know, Ethan is paying you, or you're working for Ethan, or you sold out, you know, you love Israel, or you're a fucking Zionist. It's like,
which once again, when did she even say anything? You know, I must say, first of all, when did she even say anything about Israel or Palestine? All she basically did was give her opinion on how copyright should work in the YouTube system when it comes to reaction videos, which is basically, if you're going to react to somebody's videos, you got to make it transformative. You got to add something to the video instead of just walking away from your stream and playing the video in the background while doing absolutely nothing. That's all she said, is that if you're going to react to somebody's content, you can't just be admitting to the fact that, A, you're trying to steal that content, so basically telling people to react to you instead of actually looking at the original. But then on top of that, the fact that a lot of them just like walk away from their stream and just straight up have the content playing, don't pause it at all. Like, where is Israel or Palestine brought up in any of that? Like, once again, that's how brain dead these idiots are. It's like, you're either with me or against me. Like, even if you don't even talk about Israel or Palestine, if you even agree with somebody who has, you know, some take about Israel or Palestine that they don't like, then they're going to say you're some sort of Zionist or a Nazi, which once again doesn't make any sense, because that's like an oxymoron, which I'm not going to beat a dead horse on that one.
I mean, I don't really care for hate comments. If anything, they're helping the algorithm. They're getting me richer. So, you know, if people want to hate, that's great. You're more than welcome to leave your opinions. I will not delete your comments. But I do find it quite ridiculous that when you don't agree with someone blindly, they're just like, you're either a Nazi or a Zionist, which is pretty ironic and funny, but, you know, it's Twitter logic for you. Holy shit, I had no idea Emiru was a bigot who hates Palestine. Did she say anything about Palestine?
No.
Would you watch the clip again? I mean, I do need to
No,
give this video to
that's
it,
just
man.
how
I'm not
brain
gonna
dead
stoop
these
that
idiots
low.
are,
She
though.
never brought up Israel and Palestine. Okay, little bro. She was just saying like, yeah, Ethan is right. And here's the thing, I fucking hate that these people think it's only black and white. If you like Ethan Klein or you support one of his actions, you support Israel and hate Palestine.
Bro, you don't even gotta like Ethan Klein. You just gotta agree with one of his opinions, and they'll hate you forever, bro. It's like the whole thing with Trump. Even if you don't like Trump, or I mean, even if you don't support Trump a lot of the time, but you like, see that he, makes a law or something like that that you like or support. It's like if you like Trump, or like not like Trump, like even if you don't like Trump, but you support one of his actions that he does, then you'll have like some of leftist Twitter just on your ass. Even though you're not saying that even if you didn't vote for him, it's like that. It's the same shit. Only difference is it's Ethan Klein instead of Trump. That's literally it.
Come on. It's like at that point, it's not even worth talking to those people because
It never was.
You're not gonna get through them.
It never was.
Dead. Like I'm not even that familiar with Emiru, but to call her a Zionist, to call her all of these horrible things, it's just like, dude, chill out. It is not that deep. Anyone that went out of their way to throw hate at her or send her hate or death threats or whatever, you're a fucking loser. Then this tweet went extremely viral. This guy says, woman who hangs out with every rapist she meets, I think Israel's are fine.
Okay, so we went from Nazi to Zionist. We went from, no, wait. We went from Zionist to bigot to Nazi to rapist. How? How? This is why I say these people are brain dead. Because what? Where are these idiots coming from, bro? Where?
Once again, Palestine nor Israel were mentioned here. The only reason why this
Where?
became an Israel conversation
is because you morons came up in there, bro.
From Israel or Jewish. So this wasn't a topic about Palestine versus fucking Israel for the billionth fucking time.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Anything agreeing with Ethan Klein in any form or fashion, according to these idiots, is you supporting Palestine. I mean, not Palestine, is you supporting Israel. That's the way that's the way that Hassan's got these guys' heads rigged. Is that if you're not with them, you are against them. There's no central takes. There's no good takes. It's either you're going to agree with Hassan's takes or you're my enemy. That's it.
And that was enough for this tweet to get fucking 60,000 likes and 2 million views. I guess that's a new Nazi. Back in the day, if the Twitter retards didn't like you, you would be a Nazi. But then that kind of died down with Kanye going crazy and him becoming a black Nazi. So now it's like, okay, we don't like you, so you're a rapist. It's like, okay. Sure.
Wait, what?
Sure. Well, whatever helps you sleep at night, bro. Whatever helps you cope. How do you jump to this conclusion? How do you go from Palestine, Israel, Jews, money, Frogan, copyright lawsuit to rapists? What? Where are these losers spawning from so we could, put an end to it? We're good.
They're spawning from Hassan's chat. Because he does the exact same thing, where basically if you disagree with him, I think he's already called a couple of people like Tectone and Asmongold rapists, pedophiles, like all of the above, basically. Like any slur you could come up with, he's probably already called them that because they disagree with him. Only difference is they don't care. Like they already seen this crap coming. Like it's kind of like, and the worst part about this too is it used to be a thing back like maybe even a couple of months ago where this kind of thing would happen and it was like, okay, either people agreed with it or didn't agree with it or what, anything like that. It was kind of like a whatever thing, but it's getting to the point now where like anybody who basically associates with Hassan in general, like whether they're a supporter of his, a friend, whatever it may be, they just got negative aura for real. Like it's like minus 2,000 aura. Like that fan base just has, it's like the Genshin Impact shipping fan base for real. Like if you are a part of that fan base or like the My Hero Academia fan base with that shipping community, bro, your aura just goes down 10 million%, bro. Like it's just over for you. That's basically what it's like being a Hassan fan at this point in time. Like it's that bad.
permanently. And I'm sure some fucking guy's gonna take this and be like, oh, sensitive society threatens to kill someone. H3 Snark and Lefty Twitter have now set their sights on Emiru after she gave a brief and mild take on the Ethan lawsuits. Don't worry, Emiru. Sense is here to the rescue. All right, just wait for me. I'll be there in a second. First, I gotta tell people to subscribe to this channel. Guys, listen to Ludwig.
That is a crazy clip. That is a crazy clip
from like 30 computers away. Emiru, the woman who had a podcast with Asmongold and Tectone, I'm shocked. Who cares if she had a podcast with...
It's actually crazy how Asmongold just lives rent free in these guys' heads.
Asmongold and Tectone, like, how is that relevant at all? Did Tectone and Asmongold kill someone? Did they sacrifice a baby? Like, why is the hate boner for them so fucking strong on YouTube, on Twitter?
Because these guys have been convinced by Hassan, let alone other people online who just hate these guys, that they're like the worst people on the planet. That's basically it. And it's a lot of it is misinformation. I'm not a big Asmongold or Tectone fan, but a lot of the garbage that I hear or see on Twitter, you ask these people where's the evidence on the majority of the stuff they say that Tectone or Asmongold have done, and they got no answers, bro. They got nothing. A lot of it is just a lot of made-up shit that they pass around, and then other people make up more shit, and that gets passed around. That's basically the gist of it. That's the internet for you, though, in a nutshell. Because, once again, you ask any of these people for proof for what they're saying, and they got nothing.
On Reddit, the levels of pygmy this girl has resorted to is insane, lol. And yes, you can do that. The platform you and your friends have made millions on wouldn't exist otherwise. It's not that we don't want reactions. It's that we are sick and tired, and we is a lot of people, but the main point of that lawsuit is to stop content theft. If you're going to react to something, go ahead. And Ethan himself said that it's okay to react to content. It's not black and white. It's just people like Frogan, Denums, and Caseytron. They just completely yoink it and they openly break the law. What do you expect? Once again, reactions are not going away anytime soon. It's not that hard to understand. Then I found this unhinged tweet and it says, Emiru is a scene girl who sometimes does a Nazi salute because it's edgy. Is there any proof of this? Because if she does, yeah, I might be down bad for Emiru if she actually does a Nazi salute.
I'm not gonna lie. Once again, you ask them where they got evidence for this, and I guarantee they got nothing. This is what I was talking about before when I say that these idiots will just straight up make up some shit. And then you ask them proof, and then they got nothing. Just silence.
I mean, that makes two of us. Oh my god. Okay, so just straight up saying, yeah, this girl's a pygmy and a Nazi. Okay. I don't know how to explain it, but neo-Nazi groypers always follow these kind of girls online, and they willingly lean into their racist shit for attention. I'm not saying she's an actual racist, guys, but she 100% excuses actual racism when it occurs so she could be a pathetic centrist and appease people who are actually fucking Nazis. I don't know who this guy is, but you need to take a chill pill, alright?
Basically, you disagree with Hassan, you're a rapist, you're a freaking, like, all of the above, man. It's like the same bullshit that people were doing with the LGBTQ community, where if you disagree with any of their takes, they call you some sort of phobic. It's the same shit.
To take a big, fat, juicy, thick chill pill, you're gonna calm your tits.
It's the same shit.
Was this really worth 25 Reddit upvotes? By the way,
it's Reddit, though. I'm gonna be real, it's Reddit. So what do you expect from this?
People they hate. That is the point of fair use. It's called criticism, not to mention the people were reacting to a hit piece on them. How fucking smooth-brained. Dog, just, you know what? I'm gonna steal a page from Leafy, and I'm gonna tell you to drink bleach right away, alright? Go
Wild.
Drink bleach. Shout out to Leafy.
Bleach mentioned.
That's a tribute to Leafy, by the way. Go drink bleach. And I would say other stuff, but I have a good thing going. I don't want to get banned. So, and Asmongold actually did respond to this just a few hours ago.
Oh shit, here we go.
Sometimes does a Nazi.
Here we go.
It's edgy. It's crazy that it's crazy that people go and they say this and they make up stuff like this about people, and it's just totally not even true. Like Emiru does a Nazi salute. What are you talking about? Like that was a different person.
Oh, well, there you go. Apparently, I don't know a lot about Emiru or what, like all this other stuff, but yeah, I'm about to say, where's the evidence for this? Well, apparently, I don't know. Apparently, I don't know. Maybe Asmongold knows more than I do, probably. But apparently that was somebody else. Big surprise. All right.
Like it's actually just crazy, bro. Like these people, and this is the thing, is that these are the people that useful little token she is. It's unbelievable, right? It's legal to say, well, these people are just nuts. I just want you to see that, like, anything that these people do and any negative consequences that happen to them are completely deserved.
Oh yeah.
These people are
Oh yeah.
abusive. They're bullies. They want to gang up on people and push them around. They are not good actors. They are 100% bad actors, and you should never trust anything they do or say at all, period. And so, yeah, again, like, I hate these people. They're awful. And that's it. We're just going to our chat and apologize for what he does. That's just, I mean, I'm not talking about me or whatever, but, like, I'm just saying in general. And they act like kindergarten kids. Yeah, they just make up bullshit. But I think, again, the best way to approach this stuff is to just call it out immediately and just say how ridiculous it is. But these people eventually, I mean, they're losing a lot of public credibility and a public support when they go after attacking somebody like Emiru for saying that, you know, maybe it's not a good idea to react to somebody's video and say actively that you're breaking fair use, right? Like, this is the most basic take that you can possibly have.
Yeah, but we're in 2025, so basic takes these days are not allowed.
And they're going to act like this is somehow, like, Nazi adjacent. These people have lost their fucking minds, and they're embarrassing themselves.
I mean, Aspen Gold was cooking, the stove and the kitchen were on fire. I agree. This was a super tame fucking take. It wasn't like she was calling out Frogan and being like, yo, we got Jabba the Hutt here. We got, you know, fucking, you know, Casey Tron, the weed addict. It's like, no, she was honestly, for the most part, pretty polite.
No, you know what's funny is she didn't mention any of them. She didn't mention Frogan. She didn't mention Denim. She didn't mention Caseytron. She didn't mention Hassan even at one point. But somehow, some way, she makes this basic take about copyright and fair use and how it's supposed to be done when it comes to reaction content. And the first thing that these idiots come up with is Zionist, Nazi, rapist, and bigot. And pick me up, me. That's what they got out of that video. And these are the same idiots, by the way, who were in my comment section a couple of months ago when I reacted to Ethan Klein's content nuke after, you know, the whole Trash Taste podcast crap, and trying to tell me that Hassan's a good dude. 6 months later, we've already seen all the nonsense that he has been doing, and I'm just glad that I didn't fall for the bullshit. That's all I'm going to say. I'm glad I didn't fall for the bullshit.
More than a lot of other people have, including myself. Yet, she's getting the worst of it. Leave my queen alone, okay? I am here to simp and to be a white knight for Emiru here, guys. So, watch out, Redditors. I am coming for you. I'm going to your house, and I'm about to go full SS Sniper Wolf and go to your house and fucking show up, and you'll see. If you mess with Emiru, you mess with all of us. You mess with the gamers.
I don't even know, bro.
Enough.
I don't even know, but yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. So yeah, Hassan's followers are basically idiots, and Denims and Co are basically cooked, or Hassan and Co are basically cooked. That's basically it. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I guess that's it for today. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.